Hello chaps, John with you, and welcome to the channel, and welcome to the first build update of this lovely little kit from ITALERI. It's the MARDER 3, or the German self-propelled gun MARDER 3 Aufs H. Yes, it's the H model, the Aufs H. So far, we'll have a look at the kit now in a second. We'll just a quick review of the instructions and cover up what I've done. I'm after doing step 1 and step 2, and just believe it or not, they seem to be the busiest of all the steps, and I got kind of stuck into it and I got carried away, and I ended up getting sort of halfway through this one before I realised, oops, I'm after doing 2. So on step 1 I got quite a lot done. The suspension went on, okay, the wheels went on, the wheel covers, the idler in the back, drive sprocket in the front, the driver and hull machine gunner's seats are in. The we've got a bulkhead there, or wall, for the between the fighting compartment and the engine. We have the engine cover on, and we have the back plate on. Okay, then we went on then to step 2. When I say we, I mean me. Then I carried on and I put on the side skirts with the with the jack on that, the front glacis plate there with the whole machine gun. There was a cover then went on over there, and then the front piece went on with 2 towing thingy-majiggies. They're kind of hooks, but they're kind of bent outwards. They're wheel kind of a funny little twist to them, so you've got to get them right. That's piece 27 and 28. Even though the drawing makes them look identical, they're not. They kind of twist, but they twist outwards. Okay, so that's the easiest way to do it. I mean, they come up straight, but they twist outwards. You know, they go up and they twist. They twist and they point outwards. Piece of spare track and a spare track holder. Okay. So I'm after getting that much done, and we'll have a look at that. Okay, and that's what all that looks like. Alright, there we go. It's out of the side there. The wheels. Now, as you see, there's only one of the wheels moving, and that's the drive sprocket, because I didn't fit the drive sprocket exactly like I was told to here. Because if I copy that and did it exactly as it says there, it's very, very hard to get the track on then. Okay, when your track is in one piece and you're trying to kind of stretch it over pieces like that, it's not that easy. So what I decided to do was I decided to cut the bar here. I mean, that bar there goes all the way through the second piece and out into the inside, and you put on one of these little caps where you heat the screwdriver. Heat the screwdriver, and you melt the end tip of it, so therefore you can sort of make that move and spin roundy. But I didn't want that to happen. I wanted to be able to sort of fit this piece afterwards. So what I did was I cut the bar. Okay, cut the bar a little bit short. I'll show you in a second. Whereas everything else, I glued them in place. Okay, I did use the little circles, but I used them as part of the gluing process, so I glued all them into place as well. Okay, so everything else is in, as you can see, they're all glued in nice and level. What I did was I used a kind of once I got them in place, got the wheels on, and then sort of set it on something that was that I knew was dead flat and I could sort of lift and see. And the easiest thing I have this little cover. There's a little stainless steel cover. Okay, and I used that, so therefore when I put the tracks on, I could see that they were all, as you can see there, they're all on the ground, and I was happy then. So once that was all set, another little drop of glue in along the suspension pieces and all that, made sure that it didn't move, and then let it sit. Okay, and like I said, with the bar on that, I cut it short. By cutting it short now, I can still sort of fit it in there. So when it comes to putting on the tracks, I can put the track around that. With the track in here, pop that in, because it overlaps the front wheel. So pop that in around, and if you can see here, okay, it comes up there, that will pop in much easier. Okay, it's very hard to see because that is so dark, and it's even coming up darker on the video than it actually is. It is quite dark, but it's not as dark as what's sort of been made out in that. We do have our horrible ejector pin marks here on the inside there. Two of them seem to be kind of as good as covered over by the seat, and we just have two more now here to worry about, those two there. So will the fitting of the gun cover them? If it does, then yippee. But if it doesn't, it'll be a case of I will have to use my ingenuity, and it'll all be done in the weathering. So it'll be a bit of mud or something like that on the inside, because it's going to be an open fighting compartment, and it's literally, you know, in and out, mud trails on boots and diamond plate. It's going to come off, so that's all going to get dirtied up. So just a little bit of texturing and a bit of mud, that'll be lovely. Believe me, it'll be lovely. When it comes to fit and finish, it was absolutely perfect. It really, really was. For an old kit, an old ITALERI kit. Now, when you say old kit, when you say old Tamiya kits, you're guaranteed that the fit is perfect. But ITALERI, not so much. But this one is definitely an exception. Excuse me. It's not COVID. This one definitely is an exception to the rule. And the fit is absolutely perfect on it. It really, really is. Anything that I put on went in perfectly, nice and easy, no major wiggling, no shaving for it to fit in place, no even these long side skirts. I was expecting problems with these, okay? The side skirts there, mud guards, fiddly majigadies, whatever you want to call them. I was expecting to have problems with those, because there's no sort of holes for it to sort of slot in, you know, say like some Tamiya ones and things like that. But no, it just sat into place absolutely perfectly. And once they were held in place, then like that little drop of glue, the capillary action of the glue went up and down, and it just held perfectly. Really, really sweet. Can't fault it. Can't not fault this kit yet. Not finished yet, but so far, step 1 and step 2, like I said, they seem to be the busiest of all the steps, and everything fitted perfectly. So, top marks so far. So that was for step 1 and step 2. So now we're going to go on, and I'm going to get step 3 and step 4 done. Seems I'm doing 2 steps at a time. So step 3, figure 3. Yeah, we can see it there. Okay. And figure 3, we're making the gun up. Okay, the shooty thing. We have to have a shooty thing, especially in times of war. It's pointless sort of going up to face your enemy unless you have a shooty thing. And this is the shooty thing for this. Okay. 2-piece barrel. Some people like them, some people don't. I don't mind them. Personally, I don't mind them. I know modern days now you can have lovely slide moulding, and it can be absolutely beautiful, or you can go off and buy aftermarket barrels and this, that and the other. I don't bother. It's just take your time, glue them. Don't be too generous with your glue, but be generous enough with your glue. And be careful with your sanding. Don't sand off too much. A nice light sanding. It might take you a little bit longer than, say, kind of, you know, trying to scrape off too much at any one time. Bring it down nice and slowly, and you'll get the gun right. You will, believe me, lads. You will get the gun nice and to fit nice. Okay. Then you get the little cradle there for the gun. The thing that the gun slides up and down on for the recoil. We've got the holder for it, and then we've also got the breech block, and this piece here, which I don't know whether it's a sighting mechanism, but that seems to be the sighting mechanism there. Goes on to this piece here, so this all goes on. See, it shows that fits into that, but where does that go? We have to figure that out. We will have to figure that out. But anyway, this seems to be the piston for the recoil. to take a whack of the recoil out of it. So the recoil piston, that's that piece there. Okay, so that all has to be done as well. And then we're on to this piece here then, where we're fitting some more little bits and pieces to the front. Okay, we've got the that front shield, the wheels, the elevation and traverse wheels, they go on then to a little stand. And then we've got this little platform thing here at the back, a couple of parts for that. It doesn't look too complicated at all. Then we've got our exhaust, fitting our exhaust, two more of those little towing hook eye fiddly hook things, and a towing cleat, and that seems to be it. So that's up as far as step 4. So we'll get them done, and I say, again, I'm using the we, but I mean me. I will get them done, and we'll get back to you straight away. Seems to be forced to habit there saying we, doesn't it? I'm using the royal we, the royal we. We are not amused. Well, I'll tell you, so far we are very amused, because I'm really liking this kit. I do love the 38T. I have the new Tamiya one on order. I was actually hoping it would come today, but it hasn't come today. We've also I've done a couple of these. It's the Hetzer, which is based on the same chassis. Okay, there's a little Hetzer there that I did some time ago. This is the Academy one. Beautiful kit, lovely kit indeed. Comes with 2 nice figures. I definitely recommend people to go up and buy this kit. It's the Academy Hetzer, and the camouflage scheme in that is so simple, because with the Academy kit it comes with masks. Yes, it comes with masks for that, and just don't fit the ancillary bits and pieces, anything that goes onto the thing. Fit all your masks then, and you can do a lovely job with that, and they're quite nice. But getting back to this one, so far I'm not having any problems with it, like I said. So let's hope the rest of the build continues like that. And the easiest way to find that out, if it is continuing like this one has, is to join me for them. And the best way to join me for them is to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And if you have already, thank you very much. I appreciate that, lads. And hit the bell. So by hitting the bell, you'll be notified as soon as I upload another video. And please give it the old thumbs up, lads. Hit the like button. Just sort of shows me that you've seen it, and you like what I've done. And also you can sort of stick a comment in the box and let me know what you think. Any questions you want to ask me, or any criticisms you want to give. That's what the box is there for, lads. That's what comments is open for. Let me know what you think. So anyway, lads, I'll leave it at that. I'll catch you on the next one, build update number 2. So in the meantime, stay safe out there, lads. Okay, with that pandemic is still upon us. Wrap up warm, especially if you're in Europe, because it's a cold one. It's going to be freezing. We're expecting a bit of snow here in Ireland tonight. It might come, it might not, but it's cold. It is cold, and just stay safe out there and be careful. So be nice to everybody. Yes, be nice to your friends and neighbours. But most important, above all of those things, okay, is to go out and buy yourself a kit, build it, and enjoy it. And I will see you on the next one. Take care.